been one of those rainy days here in Oaxaca. A good time to reflect on creativity and how it informs our lives. Last week, we looked at how the intention for personal growth can lead us to find our teachers, both orthodox and unconventional. They're along the paths of learning. This week, we'll look at how the fine arts, performance and literature can open up those doors of discovery to who you are and what you want in this life. In the realm of art, my education was more along the lines of popular culture, at least until I got to college. As a kid, I avidly consumed DC and Marvel comics, with work from artists like Jack Kirby and Stan Lee, the psychedelic rock posters of Mishka Westel, and some magnificent album art, illustrations like the mixed media work by Peter Corriston on various Rolling Stones albums, along with the refined airbrush designs of Shusei Nagaoka for ELO, Earth, Wind and Fire, and Boston, among others. When I went into art school as a young adult, I eagerly explored art history, delving into eras spanning from ancient to contemporary. I took trips to the gritty and not yet gentrified New York City, witnessing the vibrant scenes in places like Chelsea and Soho. And there, in its hallowed museums, I encountered the modern masters, Robert Rauschenberg, Twombly, and Jasper Johns, all of whom would influence my career trajectory, helping me to see that choosing to live the life of an artist can be both a vision and a career, a choice unique in its capacity for expression. This visual education pushed me to imagine new worlds of creativity through performers like Lou Reed, Iggy Pop, and David Bowie, who showed me I could explore my own experiences of both shadow and light, a place where dedication to one's vision comes through as personal revelation and response to the unconscious. So whether you find yourself immersed in popular culture or through fine art forms, don't hesitate to immerse yourself in those worlds, for each one will present you with a form of liberation around restrictive and judgmental barriers you may carry. Embrace them, for they hold the potential to unlock your own personal expression. As well, it's there on the pages of the written word where we can find some of life's most profound stories, triumphant and tragic, places where spontaneous philosophical systems spring up out of personal experience. These are the places we can find to share more deeply in the human experience, to participate in the common learning that's at the core of our own growth. In some of the darkest moments in my life, I've turned to books, both as a way to spark my imagination and for practical advice on issues and problems I was facing in my own personal growth journey. When my parents moved us out to the high plains of West Texas, leaving my friends behind and me with a sense of isolation, books became my companions in the midst of my loneliness. In high school, an American ethnic literature course introduced me to the voices of Richard Wright, Ralph Ellison, and the Reverend Martin Luther King Jr., all who conveyed to me an outsider's unwavering moral and ethical perspective, one shaped by persecution and daring to dream of a better world. And then, entering grad school as a young artist, I met my professor and soon-to-be mentor in art, Vernon Fisher, a gifted intellectual with a smooth Southern drawl. This non-believer who went to Bible college in the far reaches of West Texas became a model for my artistic development and helped to solidify my conversion to a literary world, one which had begun back in the 7th grade. It was through his graduate critiques I was turned on to American Gothic literature through writers like William Faulkner and Flannery O'Connor. Hola, Huki, ¿cómo estás? ¿Cómo estás, bonita? ¿Cómo estás? ¿Bien? Ah, qué bueno. Then, as I moved into my own professional career, I read the imaginative stories of writers from the Beat era, authors like Jack Kerouac, William Burroughs, and Allen Ginsberg, all of whom inspired in me a spirit of travel and adventure. And as my healing journey began to gain momentum, self-help authors like John Bradshaw, Eckhart Tolle, and Pema Chodron all mirrored and amplified my own journey, showing me a roadmap for what was possible in my own life. In a similar way, you can uncover inspiration for your own personal transformation by way of writers who resonate with you, whether through traditional forms like physical books or modern options like ebooks, podcasts, or audiobooks. So in whatever form you're drawn to, in the various modes of creative expression, whether it be through popular culture, the fine arts, or literature, each artist, author, and performer presents a unique approach to life, one which can instruct you on your journey. And don't forget, life itself is an act of creation, one which emerges spontaneously from the ground beneath our feet. It is in this spontaneity that creativity presents itself with the opportunity for us to join in its flow, so as to become a part of something much larger than ourselves, with the impulse toward evolution, greater understanding, and growth. Thanks for joining me this week. Gracias por acompañarme en este viaje. Until next week, hasta la próxima, mis amigos. Stay creative, my friends. Te amo.
Okay, so which question do you want to try to answer now? Go.